Exactly.
I'm telling you, this skin doesn't work in the sun. People, be happy with your skin. This skin here, I walk in the sun, I need to wear some
sunscreen.
Sunscreen or I'll sweat because this is no good for the sun. Be happy. Well, I think that's really what happens after colonialism, and you need to decolonize. We've never had a process to really decolonize and get that and build confidence in our own management. And really look at the issues much more deeply. How did our grandparents manage this? What effects has colonialism had on our mindsets? How do we remove that negative feeling? Why is an apple and an orange more superior than imfungu and katate and sope?
And the mango.
And a mango should be, you know...
it should be above those other fruits.
Well, of course, but if you look, why do we sell American drinks at every little station around the country? You know?
Why don't we have a traditional
Why don't we
brew?
have something of our own which we can sell? Why don't we develop our own stuff and enjoy our own fruits and foods and, you know? We've somehow put everything local as inferior and everything imported as superior. You know, even our ladies are not happy with their hair, they're busy, you know, modifying even their skin, you see?
Exactly.
I'm telling you, this skin doesn't work in the sun. People, be happy with your skin. This skin here, I walk in the sun, I need to wear some
sunscreen.
Sunscreen or I'll sweat because this is no good for the sun. Be happy. You know, and I think that's what we need to do. Sit down as a nation, forget about the politics. We're busy killing each other, but we're still sprinting in the wrong direction.
Exactly.
And the new solutions or the same old solutions dug up and thrown out again. They didn't work then, so they won't work now. Let's sit down and see what is really going to move us in the right direction and empower our people. We've left so many people in Africa behind. 70% have been wallowing in poverty. Yes, they used to live rich, wealthy lives. Maybe they didn't have cash. And that's one lesson we need to learn, is how to make money. You know? And I don't know who knows that. We definitely need some help with that.
Definitely.
Some sustainable profits, you know, taking out a system, producing more in a sustainable way. I think that's what we need to learn as humans. And I think it's the same problem anywhere in the world, and I think Zambia is in a really good position, funny enough, to actually come up with a new way of development, of human development, which is regenerative, which actually improves the land, which is empowering, using the local people, all the people involved, not just a few who benefit. And let's see if we can make a new, and sell this idea to the world, you know. We could become the shining example for the world. How do we beat climate change?
Exactly.
I think that's really an exciting challenge. And if we pull our brains together, I'm sure we'll find the answer. The basic reason is because makonka wazungu, you see, you've just automatically thought that this is the best, superior way of farming. And,
the African way is always to think the Western way is superior.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that's the mindset that's currently prevailing.
Well, I think that's really what happens after colonialism, and you need to decolonize. We've never had a process to really decolonize and get that and build confidence in our own management. And being here my whole life, I've really recognized that in the way people react, in the way people think, in the way people shop, in the way people, you know. Look, I'm not complaining. I think it's a wonderful kind of, I wouldn't be investing my whole life into this if I didn't think it was worth it. It's a country worth saving. It's a culture worth saving. It's a people worth saving. It's really wonderful people. Everybody I talk to comes here says, gee, Zambians are nice people. You know, so let's keep it nice, and let's make sure we have enough resources. So, you know, I've been involved in my whole life trying to help here and there. I used to volunteer to do little bits and pieces for my community. Grade the roads under Kaunda. I borrowed some graders from government. I fixed them. I put some diesel, and I did the roads in Makushi. I've explored a bit. I used to walk a lot. I walked from Mpika to Sinda once.
Okay.
I went on my bicycle, I even went into Malawi, I went down up there, I went across to Mpika.
Okay.
I tried to understand how my country is and what people live. I've drinking those big calabashes with Siobhan to a proper, not a 7 days beer. You see, it was very interesting, and living with people. We've been collecting honey in the forest, and so I know how people live a bit. I feel I'm a bit qualified because I've been observing for a long time. And my observation is that you have all the answers, but you refuse to listen to them. And anybody who spends a long time, my son says, if you spend 10,000 hours on any issue, you become an expert. You don't need a degree. I don't have a degree. I've got grade 12, so I don't have that long, degrees. But I don't think you need them. I think anybody just has common sense. If you understand something long enough and you see what has happened. How does my field turn from a drought-prone, very expensive field to a very profitable, no drought, no pests, I've spent a long time understanding this, and I think I need to share this with my countrymen.
All right. This has been a discussion we've had with Rolf on holistic management and conservation farming. It's something that we need to think about and consider as Zambians. As Rolf mentioned, we do have a mindset problem, and there is need for us as Zambians to try and change this mindset problem. We have too much respect, too much reverence, too much worship almost of anything foreign. We are abandoning all the good things that come from our culture and our tradition. We are abandoning every good thing in terms of farming methods, the diet styles from our cultures and traditions. The question is why? Why is everything from outside Zambia and foreign so good? Why is almost everything that belongs to us from our own culture not good enough? It's a question we all need to answer.